What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to say if you're a fan of those legends of the game, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel because that's all I focus on. Also, guys, if this is content that you enjoy, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd posterize that like button. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video. So, guys, with doing that Alex English video, it really got me thinking about another Denver legend that a lot of people just do not talk about. And I know there was a lot of things that went on with his name change and then the national anthem and things like that. The only thing I'll say on that is I don't feel like he got a fair shake on that, but this is not really something that I go into on my channel. Mainly it's just one of those things I don't like to touch on because, it's one of those things that everybody, may look at it differently. Me personally, I just feel like he did not get a fair shake on it. And I really think that Denver, they ended up losing a really, really good player that, they just lost him because of it. And it's just unfortunate because he was really good. And if you're younger and you've never seen, whether you want to call him Chris Jackson or Abdul-Rauf, if you've never seen him play, I would definitely recommend, going, checking out some of his highlights, guys, because he was a really good player. And especially if you're Steph Curry, think of a Steph Curry that could dunk, essentially. That's the best way I could describe an Abdul-Rauf type player. He was that good, right? So with this, guys, I mean, look, there's so many ways that you could go, right? You could go this route if you wanted the finishing and the shooting. This route, of course, if you wanted the finishing and the shooting, you could go this route. You could go this route if you want to focus more on playmaking, as well as this. You could go this route right here. It's just there's so many different pie charts that you could go with, right? And it really depends on you and which way you want to go with it. Me personally, though, guys, I feel like the one that I like most is the one that's mostly shooting with a little bit less playmaking. You don't get the finishing around the basket, but you get everything else. And you're still able to finish around the basket very, very well. I mean, don't think that you're not able to. You're not able to dunk the way that I feel like because he was in like the 92 or the 93 dunk contest, guys. So I mean. It was either 92 or 93. I want to say 93, but it could have been 92. I'm not 100% certain on that date, but it was one of those. So what we're doing here, guys, we're just we're maxing out our close shot, our driving layup, and our driving dunk. We've maxed out our mid-range, our three-point shot, and our free throw. We're going to take this up a few just to get that 25th for shooting badge, and then we're going to max out our pass accuracy and our ball handling. And then we're going to take this up to 40 just to get the 19th. And then we're just going to put the rest of it on our perimeter defense, our lateral quickness, our steal, and then our defensive rebound. And the 15 remaining, we'll put them on our offensive rebound. So if you look at this, guys, you've got a really, really good badge layout, I feel. You've got 2 finishing. I really wished I could have gotten more of those, but, it's one of those things, guys. You just have to go with what you're able to do in the build, right? I mean, you could take away from a lot of these other things and get that. Like if you're someone that, let's say that you don't play, you don't play like my career or anything like that, you could certainly take away from your free throw, and you could put this on standing dunk and post hook, even though that really wasn't a part of his game, and get a few more. But me personally, guys, I feel like you get 25. You get 5 extra shooting badges from having that free throw. And those shooting badges, I feel like they mean a lot. So if you wanted to go that route, you certainly could to, get more finishing badges, but you just get so few finishing badges. I don't see that it's worth it. Of course, we're going to be 6'1". We're going to bring this down to 162. And here, guys, this is the way that I did this build, okay? Because I tried it several different ways. Me personally, I like taking it down just the 1 tick. I mean, if you wanted to take it down more, you certainly could. I just took it down the 1 tick because you get pluses to your mid-range and your three-point shot, which we definitely want. You get a plus to your ball handle, which again is going to be something that you want on this build. And you really only lose from steal and defensive rebound, which isn't a big deal. I mean, if you're building this like a Abdul-Rauf build, you're not going to be worried too much about your defense, but you're still going to be solid on defense. You're not going to be a liability with this build. And the great thing is, guys, if you look at your physicals, once you get this build maxed out, you're going to have a 99 speed. So a 99 speed with that shot, you're going to be deadly. Now for this, guys, I mean, it really depends on you. Me personally, guys, and this is the way that I did the build, simply because our shooting is already ridiculous as it is. I didn't even bother going for one of the shooting. You certainly could if you wanted that increase. But to make it feel more and have more of that finishing around the basket, I just went with slasher. And of course, you've built a playmaking shot creator. You know, it's one of those things, guys, that it seems like anytime you do a shooting and a playmaking badge, that's what you come up with. Or you choose shooting and playmaking as your two primary attributes. I mean, that's always what you come up with. For this, guys, I'm just going to do acrobat and slithery finisher. For our 25 shooting badges, guys, we're going to do hot zone hunter, limitless spot up. You could definitely do chef on this one. Difficult shots, another good one. I feel like mismatch expert, because you are smaller. That's a really, really good one, right? And then I feel like stop and pop is one that you definitely want on this build. And then just put Deadeye on bronze. And then for our playmaking badges, we're going to do unpluckable on gold. Stop and go is a really good one with this. Quick first step, space creator. Then, yeah, I would also do bullet passer and handles for days. Now, if you wanted to make this more, getting your shot, I would do like quick chain or triple threat, tight handles, something along those lines as well. And then I would also do bailout on bronze. And then for the defensive badges, guys, I would do clamps on gold. And then for the last two, you could do interceptor and pickpocket. And there you have it, guys. I really feel like this is a really, really good Abdul-Rauf build. If you've never seen him play, like I said, go check out his highlights, because he was a really, really good player. And if you enjoyed today's video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd posterize that like button. If this is content that you enjoy, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Have a good one.